Hello everyone, this is Aether Nightmare and welcome back to Genshin Impact. We're continuing on with Natlan World Quest today, and the next one is a little short walk from here, near the Collective of Plenty. So we are going to head out that way and see what it entails, since I don't actually have a name for said quest. I can't really pre-announce it. That is some big corn, good gracious. The quest for the megacorn. And pumpkins.
The Sacred Mountain seems to be having some tummy troubles. It pukes stuff out every day. You've seen it too. It's too dangerous to go out and play. Uncle Kimosi's stories. Whenever the volcano's having tummy troubles, all it needs are a few good pats and it starts to feel better. If only my hands were bigger.
Big enough for a mountain?
I'm sure grown-ups could pat it better, but they don't want us playing outside the tribe, so they keep putting it off. So that's what you think, huh? If you ask me, the Sacred Mountain's so big, we need a whole tribe to pat the tummy ache away. But the grown-ups are all so busy. Just look at Varasso working in the orchard all day long. We have to wait until they have free time and then pat the volcano together. Yeah, you make a good point. So we'll just have to wait until the grown-ups get some free time, huh? And until then, we follow the rules and don't go outside the tribe until the Sacred Mountain is calmed down, okay? Okay.
Okay, so that's either dust or dusty.
Hey, what are you two discussing? Paimon heard a lot of talk about patting tummies.
And we're talking about, oh, blonde hair and silvered fairy.
You must be the heroes, Lumine and Paimon.
So anyway, we were discussing some very super ultra important tribal secrets. So patting volcanoes is a tribal secret?
Oh, what? Did you hear everything? You were talking too loudly. The next time you want to discuss secrets, whisper it into my ear, okay? Okay. Won't that be a little, too close in?
Dude, it's just whispering.
If you say so. Well then, Outlander hero, I'm Dunia, and this hapless hero is Dust. Will you stop calling me an idiot? Welcome to the Collective of Plenty, and welcome to your little Tepliosaurus. That's odd that there should be some runes that stop outside the Saurians from That's odd. There should be runes that stop outside Saurians from entering the tribe. Does this have something to do with the Sacred Mountain being in a bad way?
Ooh, I didn't know that. Interesting.
That just shows that the runes need a good pat too. The only good thing around here that needs a good hard pat is your head. Still, I never expected great heroes like yourself to turn up in the Collective of Plenty. Do you need help with something?
You explained to Dunia and Dust that you wish to enter the Sacred Mountain.
You want to enter the Sacred Mountain? That's not going to be easy. The grown-ups keep telling us it's a dangerous place, so we're not allowed to go in there. But I'm sure you have your reasons for wanting to go. I know there was once someone else who found a way in. Me too. I knew someone too. Huh? The Sacred Mountain? Well, sacred to your tribe? How come you're so happy to tell us all about it? The name Sacred Mountain comes from woven scrolls from a long, long time ago. As far as we're concerned, it's nowhere near as sacred to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame.
As the Sacred of the... I can't talk. There goes my brain.
The only reason we're not allowed to go inside is because it's dangerous. Not to mention, the Speaker's Chamber has organized exploration teams to go inside and poke around. As soon as I'm old enough, I'm gonna go there too. How many times do you need to be told that place is dangerous? I'm not sure of the details, but if you want, you could try talking to Old Man Maposo. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to help. Idle Old Man Maposo? You're better off asking Kimosi. Kimosi's my uncle, and he used to be an adventurer. Don't call Old Man Maposi idle. Unfortunately, one of them is at the excavation site south of the mountain, and the other one's at the Tefric ruins west of the village. If only we could show you the way, but with the Sacred Mountain and its eruption cycle, it's not safe for us to take you. No problem. Paimon thinks we can find a way from here. Come on, Tarshish, time to go. Well, he's a little cutie, isn't he? That scarf tied to his tail is so pretty. When the Sacred Mountain's feeling better, let's take him out to play. Okay, but Paimon wants to come too.
And thus we begin the way into the mountain.
The excavation site in the Tefric ruins are something.
Okay.
Well, you sure look like you know where you want to go first.
I guess I get to choose a location. Did something happen? Couldn't find the site of the Tefric ruins? I guess we have to bend the grown-ups' rule a little. Oh, alright, I won't go outside the tribe then. What would you like to know? About the site. Oh, I shouldn't really call it... it should really be called the Remnants of the Secret Source Excavation Site. It's a large area of ruins to the south of the Sacred Mountain. Sorry, for some reason I'm having trouble speaking today. It's said that they were abandoned by dragons long ago. Old Man miHoYo patrols the area daily to keep marauding treasure hoarders away. He used to be interested in ruins and relics. He even joined the Saurian Relic Association back in the day. He likes to tell us all sorts of stories about the past. But he's no good at storytelling. He's just so boring. It's all dusty old details, like seeing referential totems and patterns in the stone. I think you mean referential totems. Old Man miHoYo is more of an archaeologist than a storyteller. Apparently, he once explored the volcano itself. He might just be able to help you out. So what would you like to know? About the Tefric ruins. Ah, so you want to know about the Tefric ruins? Now that's something I do know about. Long, long ago, back when Natlan was still a peaceful paradise. Actually it was 500 years ago, just before the abyssal corrosion in Natlan was at its worst. An entire section of ruins was spat out by the volcano, completely intact. Oh, come on, Dunya, why would you always have to interrupt my story? Because every time you tell this one, you always start with long, long ago stuff. No one wants to hear it. I mean, that's how Uncle Gizmosi told me the story, and he was a member of the exploration team assembled by the Speaker's Chamber. I've heard there's been traces of the abyss discovered around the Tefric ruins again recently. I wonder how Uncle Gizmosi's doing. If you go there, you can check out how he's doing for me. So, what would you like to know? No more questions. Then I wish you a successful journey. Drop by again. Okay, neither one has been opened up. Remnants of Tetanako or the Falling Star Fields. I forget who's where, so let's just pick a location and go for it. Okay, find a way to the Sacred Mountain. The way into the mountain. I guess we continue our way forward through the Collective of Plenty. See what greets us here. Provided I don't drown in a puddle from looking at the map instead of where I need to go. Did I not go? I went the wrong way. I veered off to the wrong path. I need to go this way because I was looking at the other marker. Sometimes I am not smart. What is you? Oh, you're huge! Oh, I would have loved to have captured you. What the? You're like a big chicken thing. I feel so bad about not grabbing that. Something in the corn. A little dude. I had to rescue the little guy out of the corn.
A chest full of valuables.
He was stuck.
A trove of potential clues.
Baby dinosaur stuck in food. Looking for more of those birds. He blended right in until he moved. I know I have a mission, but like, new pet bird, it can also be a mission, right? The fun little scarecrows. Oop. Found a thing. Hey you there, that's right, you. You've got such a spring to your step and the speed you run, it's clear you're pretty strong, like someone who works out. Are you one of the warriors from the Collective of Plenty or from another tribe perhaps? I'm just a passing adventurer. I see, that's too bad. Oh, well, I've something to... Have something show up, right to help when you need for the most kind of... words? What? Wake up. I see. Well, I guess having someone show up to help right when you need them most is the kind of luck you only find in dreams. What's up? Well, I got a farm here, as I'm sure you've noticed. I always managed this farm on my own, but I've been down on my luck lately. A few days ago, I got into a wrestling match with a warrior from the tribe and ended up hurting my back. Yeah, I know, it was a pretty stupid thing to do. As a result, I can't help my pa clear the fields. I can't even manage my own farm. To be honest, right now, even just walking hurts. I was just thinking of hiring someone to help out for a few days when you came along. It's a pity you're only passing by. Farm work requires daily effort and care, so if you're only here for a while, my crops will end up going to waste. But right now, I don't have the strength to travel all the way to the tribe to find someone. Aside from a few Tankosaurus I've raised, there's really no one else to help. Those little troublemakers have been acting up the past few days. All 3 of them have just been lazing about in the fields and don't even want to come back to me. If you would do me a small favor, could you please bring them back? I'm finding it very hard to walk. Sure, no problem. Thanks, I really appreciate it. They're usually quite well behaved and often keep me company while I'm working in the fields. I'm not sure what's gotten into them the past few days. If you call out to them, I'm sure, fairly sure, that my 3 little saurians will come back of their own accord. I probably have to indwell them. Okay. Bring the man back his saurians. Which ones are they and where did they go? Oh, let me guess. It's in the crystal. I only saw little saurians, though. Is this what he means?
Look at it! I was running in circles. What are you looking at, little one? Are you planning to steal this food? Shoo, scram!
Does he follow me now?
Alright, little one. Let's hurry home to your master.
They're so cute. Is he following me? Or is he actually going home? Okay, I think he's going home.
How excited he is running back and forth like that. No games without pain around here.
They ran away because they're trying to get the weasels out of the food.
Aren't we supposed to be looking for a little Tankliosaurus?
I was working on it, Paimon. They've just got such a little wiggle walk to them. They're too cute not to stare at. Thought I saw one that was higher up here.
There's an entire field where a baby is. It seems the scarecrows are the only place the saurian might hide. Let's go take a look.
Area with scarecrows. Area with scarecrows? There's some. Maybe that was just Paimon's way of saying you went too far. I found one, I found 2. I see stuff glowing here, but...
The monsters! Don't let them ruin the crops!
Maybe I need to take care of this. I was ignoring it because I didn't want to accidentally do a steal, but... maybe I need to. Because I can't find a baby. They said an area with scarecrows. 3 little saurians. Area with a field. 3 little saurians. Area with... oh my gosh, you're right here.
You get out.
And you go home.
Come on, little one. Hurry home to your master.
All 3 of my little ones are back now. It must be thanks to you. Thanks to your kindness, valiant passerby. My back still hurts, but nevertheless it feels better having the little saurians around again. I'm not particularly wealthy, but I can still offer you a small reward. Please take this as a token of my gratitude. Oh, my poor back. What did I do to myself? I really am an idiot. Kind soul, good to see you again. Would you like to sit a while on my farm? Alright. My back hasn't recovered from my last mishap for some reason. I decided to test out against one of the tribe's best warriors. I don't know what I was thinking. How should I put it? It taught me a valuable lesson. Don't tickle your opponent's armpit while wrestling. Why would you even do that? I'm not as strong as him. I went there to wrestle, so of course I wanted to win. But he was better than me. I had no choice but to think outside the box. There we were wrestling away, and I could see he was going to win. I was desperate. Looking back, it's hard to comprehend what I was thinking. Maybe I thought it would be funny. Anyway, just give him a little tickle under his armpit, and in the excitement it threw me right out of the ring. Oh, my poor back. Bruh. Anything else I can do for you? How's the farm? Most of the crops are growing well, and I don't need to till the soil at this time of year. I just need to watch for weaslings coming to steal my vegetables. With my back being the way it is, I can't really exert myself, but luckily I have a little Tankosaurus to help me out once I'm better. Once the pain stops, I'll go help my old pa open up a new field. He's as stubborn as a mule. He's getting on in years, but refuses to accept that. He won't listen to sense. Okay, and I saw one that I could indwell. Up here. To potentially get the Pyroculus. Alright, you come. I need to borrow. Can I not borrow? I can't borrow. Darn it. I guess I can try seeing if I can find it some other way. There's gotta be a big thing around here. Or maybe it's not in the rock at all and I'm just dumb. It's totally gonna be in there. I need to break through this somehow. You know what?
Are we going on a trip?
Veressa might be able to break it.
Running late again.
Yes. Because she has the same ability. Because remember, the residents of this place basically have Pokemon abilities. So if I play as Veressa, it's the equivalent to using a Saurian ability.
Here comes the catch. Busted.
Lisa for a Tankosaurus. My goodness, surely not. A kind soul showed up completely out of the blue? I was planning to have a Tankosaurus drop by to smash and clear aside the stones in this barren field. If any monsters happen to pop out of the woodwork, it could help deal with them for me as well. I hadn't gotten started yet, someone had already taken care of it for me. I've been fertilizing the fruit trees outside my doorstep every morning for as long as I can remember. This must be the gods' way of rewarding me. Kind soul, emissary of the gods, I, Duda, thank you for your generosity. I don't have anything special to give you, but here's some more and a few other useful bits and bobs. Please do accept them. Woot!
Alright, this'll do.
Whenever I came across rocks or monsters in the following fields, I always had to rely on Tankosaurus to help. This time fortune has blessed me with you. What's wrong with the fields? It's mostly just the rocks. Once those have been cleared out, everything else is child's play. I've been farming for decades, so I'm pretty good at it by now. Don't be put off by the state of it at the moment. A little hard work will turn this into the most pristine field you've ever seen. How about I let you in on a little farmer's secret? This isn't something I usually tell people. Every time I'm finished answering nature's call, I collect the fertilizer and spread it on my fields. You're supposed to wait first. Hey, there's no need to go pulling faces. This is all part of the great circle of life. Still, you're not supposed to do it immediately. Tankosaurus? Of course, you won't find a single farm in the collective of plenty that doesn't raise Tankosauruses. Chasing away forest borers and birds that come to steal crops, tilling the soil and sowing seeds, Tankosauruses can do it all. They're basically cows. And baby Tankosauruses are very friendly and easy to raise. I just stick them in a field and they'll grow all by themselves. You really grow just like that? What I mean is if you bring them with you while you're working and leave them in the fields to play, in a few years and a few harvests, you'll suddenly realize they've grown into adults. Just my son, Paraquin, that's exactly how he was raised. Packerin, excuse me. He's been watching me work since he was tiny. Now he's grown and a capable man. Time truly is merciless. No, can't start thinking like that. I'm getting on it a bit, but my legs work fine and I've still got my teeth. I can still work for a good while yet. But anyway, here is the Pyroculus. Whoop. I haven't explored this region yet because I knew there was going to be a bunch of quests down in here, like little mini ones. I guess there was one up there. Anyway, really quickly, my Veressa is pretty close to being built. Need 6 more of these. But weapons built, artifacts are all, whoops. 20 now, even if they don't have the best substats. And talents are getting up there too. So she is technically viable for play at the moment. This isn't her team, but she is playable. Excuse me, would you mind me taking that off your hands?
Fight. Gotcha. Looking for a fight?
Let's finish this next time.
Behold, the puck bounce.
Are these edible?
I don't think so, dear. Please don't eat rocks.
Everyone hold hands.
Let's hope you'll get a fight.
Busted. Our bond is strong. Look out below.
Let's finish this next time. Forget it.
So shiny.
Okay, there's another one. I finally get access to these. I've just been farming a small circle of them. Would have gone faster if I had access to these, but no. I need to actually have time to play the game. Let me guess, you guys are probably a quest too.
Hey. This way.
Gotcha.
Hello. We're so grateful for your assistance. The monsters came out of nowhere and dealing with them just takes so much time. You came just in time. I'm Kamosi from the Collective of Plenty, and this is Nazaya. Okay, just give me a moment to catch my breath. If you care so much about Kamosi, it might be a good idea to work on your muscle a little more. Oh, never gonna happen. I'm not just cut out for the battlefield or getting ripped. I prefer finding shortcuts to deal with my foes. I'll report back to the tribe and get them to send backup. That should improve our efficiency, increase safety, and save time. I've heard you say it so many times my brain is sore. The only time you don't care how long something takes is when you're telling stories. Then you can keep talking from dawn till dusk. That's the whole point of saving time in the first place, so I can spend it on things I enjoy. Oh, we mustn't forget about our guests. I take it you're Uncle Kamosi?
Paimon was just thinking that name sounded familiar.
Uncle, as I recall, I only have one nephew. My goodness, Dust, look how you've grown. Why, you've blossomed into a charming young specimen of a woman. No, not quite.
Cut the nonsense, Kamosi. If this was your unruly little imp of a nephew, I'd eat a hat.
Oh, come on, I was just having a little fun. In any case, I really must thank you again for coming to our rescue. May I ask, what are the three of you?
Paimon's Paimon and they're Lumine. And this is our little companion, Tarshish.
Wonderful, your Tepliosaurus friend looks like a remarkable fellow. Just like a human. He has his own clothes. The scarf counts as an article of clothing anyway.
Oh, you? I'm not sure it would, but this little guy, that's exactly what it is.
That's where we fall short of Saurians, I'm afraid. Hey, Nazaya, take a look at his horn. Are you going to the volcano then?
Huh? How do you know we were headed?
This is where we smart time-saving people know their worth. Now let me guess what you are up to. You want to enter the volcano as well, right? It's possible and I know the way. I could even tell you. But there's always a but in sentences like this. I see you're a smart person too. Not far from here is an area containing remnants of the sacred source known as the Tefric Ruins. Let me explain. Long, long ago, back when Natlan was still a peaceful paradise.
Actually, it was 500 years ago, just as the abyssal corrosion in Natlan was at its worst. An entire section of ruins was spat out by the volcano.
Hey now, do you not feel even a little guilty interrupting other people's stories?
I'm just saving time, Kamosi. This is hardly the moment for storytelling. We're right in the middle of investigating the recent thefts of the Tefric Ruins.
A witness from our tribe claims they saw one of the Kukusaurs that dwell nearby carrying off a statue from the ruins. We're here to find out what the situation is. But when we arrived, the whole ruin was crawling with abyssal monsters, so I'm wondering, could you maybe help clean them out? If you can deal with the monsters, then Nazai and I won't have to return to the tribe and we can save time.
So you want us to go to the Tefric Ruins with you?
Nazai and I will follow you there, but we won't take part in any fighting, not unless you end up in real trouble. Of course, you don't have to help, but in that case, my knowledge of how to enter the volcano will have to stay with me. If you run into danger, I'll guarantee your safety, but as for the road into the volcano, I would tell you, and it's not up for debate. I have to be certain that you have the ability to deal with the monsters first.
Wait a moment, Kamosi. I'm not sure I understand. Surely if we all work together, we can save even more time.
That is indeed true, but in this case, safety comes first. I'm sure you understand, my charming young specimen of a woman. Just a few monsters, no big deal. Fine, I accept the challenge.
Huh, it's only a few monsters. Stand back and watch. We'll be like pew pew, and they'll be gone in no time.
You're certainly full of confidence. Well, stand back and see how you do.
You strike me as powerful warriors, but don't push yourselves too hard. Kamosi likes to yammer on, but he said one thing worth listening to just now. Safety does come first. It's more important than saving time. In fact, it's way more important than anything else. Don't worry about us. We got this. Tefric Ruins, huh? Kinda hard to imagine a ruin erupting from a volcano. Wait a minute. Does that mean there could still be more ruins inside?
Maybe. First things first. I am unleashing this.
Oh, there's the abyss problem.
Look, I didn't even get to read that. Damn. Looks like something something.
Everyone hold in.
Probably the usual.
Busted. Stand with me. What? Why me? Time to roll. Here I go.
Behold the power of the booty bounce. Oh dear. Anything else I actually need around here? Get some Dracolite. She's technically a catalyst user. But similar to Hazo, she's a physical fighter who just happens to also have a book with her.
So kind of like me.
Look out below. Volcano kablam! Let's hope it didn't spew out anything too weird this time.
Oh, you can actually talk for this? Hello? I don't know if there's any pink wings for her. Let's see. I have her on the gray to match the skirt because I just don't... I don't know if there's anything else. I feel... those are too pink. Yeah, there's nothing that's pink. That could potentially work. These have a balance of the white, but they kind of imply... I don't know. These maybe? Wait, what about... These are the bright blue that she has. These could work. I need a pink pair of wings. Prestamundo, we can open it from the inside. Ta-da! Do you have squeaky feet? She does! She has squeaky tennis shoes. It reminds me of basketball players. Just trying to see if these are Dracolite. Guess not. Whoa! Hello, Tarshish. Strange secret source structure. You can't help but think that it might be spring to life any instant you look away. Deactivated source core. A source core that appears to have lost its power. You think you've seen a similar device in a number of source mechanisms. Looks like Pokeball. They're worshipping a whole horde of chests.
Quietly now.
Hello? I was gonna say it's probably gonna go wrong.
Game's up. Fun silver. Bust it. Stand with me. Headbutt. Stop it.
Where is it? There it is.
Grow. Gotcha. Why me? Hurry up, Brassa. One fell swoop. It's justice o'clock. Ow.
I can't see. I can't move.
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now. Our bond is strong.
Nice! Looks like we've beaten all the monsters with the Tefric Ruins.
But it took a troll on our treasure chests.
You excited too, little guy? Let's head back and report to Kamosi and Company.
So shiny.
Yeah, having a character with Night Soul Burst technically makes that worth go by a little faster. There's signs there was once something placed here, but it's now as empty as can be. I will admit her squeaky shoes bother me. Oop, obsidian fragment. When did I even pick it up? I thought I was grabbing a mushroom. Are things alright?
All the monsters have been cleared out.
I'm more concerned with whether you're wounded or not. Maybe it was from the chest. Wounds from abyssal monsters can have severe consequences if not treated properly. Not so much as a scratch.
That's good to hear.
To clear out all the abyssal monsters in the Tefric Ruins so quickly, it looks like you're even stronger than I thought. Even stronger than the rumors say.
You've heard of us?
Huh? We heard of them? You spend too much time focusing on your muscles. If you took a break every now and then to chat with the couriers from the Scions of the Canopy, you might have a better idea who we're talking to. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Seeing as you've shown that you're more than capable of dealing with the Abyss, it's time for me to tell you how to enter the volcano.
Hold up. What does dealing with the Abyss have to do with entering a volcano?
The Abyss must have a presence inside. If it was an excuse to get me to do his work for him. As you've sure realized when I offered you this deal, my charming young specimen of a person. That said, there's indeed a large number of these pitch-black monsters inside the volcano. Not everyone in the exploration team made it back. I still remember monsters disguising itself as one of my companions in distress. But isn't Gasoyathoth already? The Abyss is like a disease rooted in the ley lines. It comes on as suddenly as a landslide, but recedes slowly like unraveling silk. In unforeseen corners, the seeds of sickness continue to fester. And there's rumors that the space inside the volcano is unique. Perhaps even the shadowy hands of the Lord of the Night cannot be reached inside. Either way, it's an incredibly dangerous place. Are you sure you want to go there, knowing that place? We already made our minds up, so... Alright. The way in is simple, but by no means easy. To cut to the chase, you'll need to jump in through the crater.
Through the crater?
Do you see the floating rocks around the crater? Phlogiston's gaseous state causes it to float there during eruptions. The end result is what's known as the Skyfire Circlet, also known as Natuzanen's Springboard. I'm not sure who came up with that name, but it sure could do with a bit of work. If you climb to the highest point of the Skyfire Circlet, you could be facing the volcano's crater directly. The crater is filled with unstable gaseous phlogiston, which forms something of a wall. But I'm sure you'll be able to find a way to jump in through it.
Really? Didn't you tell me very few people outside the Flower Feather clan have ever made it through?
I'm just explaining a way. As for the means our intrepid travelers mean to get there, well, that's got nothing to do with me.
It's an earthquake! No, the volcano's erupting!
That looked potentially like a rainbow path to get there.
The volcano erupted again. Seriously, every time that happens, Paimon's hearts jump out of her chest.
For those of us in the Collective of Plenty, we hardly even notice anymore. Still, you've always got to be on the lookout for things falling from the sky.
Okay, so we need to find a way up to the Skyfire Circlet, right?
Precisely. Anyway, we've filled our end of the bargain. Nasiah, I think it's about time we got going. You're not going with them? The volcano isn't somewhere that someone like me has any business going near. Not to mention abyssal monsters turning up in the ruins is something we'll need to report to the tribe.
Okay, don't worry about it. Now that we know how to get in, we'll take it from here.
I wish you a smooth journey. After all, a smooth journey means getting in quick and getting out quicker. And being quick saves time. That's right.
One last thing. Safety comes first. Understood. Alright. You know, we may be able to use the spirit waves created by the volcanic eruptions to climb into the volcano.
Alright, new quest, Natuzanen's Leap.
You think so? Let's give it a shot then.
Yeah, let's see. Moon East the Sun, Search of Algae. Yeah, this one, Path to the Flaming Peaks. Find a way to enter the volcano. I guess, we take the spirit ways. I wonder if this is like the last quest in this particular journey. Like maybe it only opens after I've done all the other ones. Anyway, away we go.
Wait, won't it be full of liquid phlogiston? Don't worry about it. Well, when we get there, Paimon will carry you. But you've been eating a lot lately, so you might have put on weight. Hey, Paimon didn't mean it in a bad way.
Made it to the Skyfire Circlet. Path to the Flaming Peaks started. Okay, this might end up being a slightly longer one, who knows. Ascend to the circlet's highest pinnacle, go forth and reveal it, break the golden seal, unveil the radiance of the remnant flames.
What's wrong? Did you see a bunch of strange words again?
The words feel clearer now, like we're getting closer.
You mean it's because we're getting closer to the volcano? It's almost as if the person who's been talking to you all this time is in the mountain. Anyway, since those things are showing up, we better get closer to the volcano. That's gotta mean we're on the right track.
Alright, floating rock skyfire circlet added to archive. Let's unleash this for easy return. Okay, what's this do? Oh, sends a bird. Maybe it's showing us where to go. Guess what, bud? I'm flying, so... Oh, just gives a check now. Weehaw! These are more of a glide. Excuse me. That one's way out there. Good gracious. Oh, and one there too? Am I in your spot? Do you not like me in your spot? Okay, got that one. That one's all lit up. Where is it? Right there. Why is it taking me this way? Oh, maybe I would have wrapped back around to all of them if I'd done it that way. This just gets me spines. Get to the center. We've been traveling in Natlan for some time now, but we haven't heard a single clue about the token we need for the volcano. Shall we head over to the Children of Echoes and see if that oddball Monku's made any progress? Between Pledge and Forgottenness. I mean, I could. What does it want me to do here? Telling tales. Mondstadt, Narukami Shrine. I could check Children of Echoes. I mean, it kind of takes me back though. Monku. Who's Monku? I'm way too far away. I need to be over. Oh, there we go. Let's head in then. See whom you mean. Unless that's like something different. No. Instantly dating my videos. For objective in this area. Monku! Cooper dude. Winnipega.
What classes do I have today?
How have you been? About the future?
I'm having a great time here. There's so much to learn every day and so much to eat. It hurts when sparks from the forge hit my hands, but I'm not scared of pain. She had said that she's already looking into my past. I haven't heard from her yet, but I believe in her. Now I write in my diary every day, recording all the interesting things that I explore. Next time I dream of Nietzsche, I can tell her about it all. She'll be happy to know it. I also want to tell her how I'm doing my best to study, eat, and grow up, and that she doesn't have to worry about me. But I haven't dreamt of her again. Did she really leave?
I mean, she was kind of dead to begin with. About the future.
I want to be a name engraver too, just like Shilunin. Though I still can't get my head around all those books, and I'm kind of scared of the furnace. I'll do my best. When I grow up, I'll be super powerful. At least I don't want anyone to have to keep worrying about me.
Okay, dude's in here somewhere. Maybe I'm just gathering stuff in case it's important. Hoa. You. Is there any room to negotiate? Manku, look at me. Didn't you hear what T2 said? No one's attempted this feat in almost 500 years. Even if you claim that you found a possible entrance. Well, so what? You listen well. No human or Saurian companion setting out on this road has ever returned. Not a single one. Forgive my directness, but...
Oh, there's a Relics Association guy. And that over there. Is that the Jeep of the tribe? Hey, Relics guy.
Ah, it's you. Lamine, Paimon, and Tarshish.
Rawr.
Huh? A Tepliosaur with a red tail scarf. Mighty energetic. It looks different right off the bat, too. Alright, little fella, give us another.
Rawr.
Not bad, so you're Tarshish. And I suppose that make you two the ones it chose. And haven't you two been the talk of the town lately, Lamine and Paimon? Manku here's been mumbling about you constantly, and T2 mentioned you after his return. It wouldn't be a stretch to call your recent deeds legendary, and you've been a friend to us Children of Echoes thus far. No need to thank me that much. Quite the phenomenal youngster. And in that capacity, Manku, that I'm telling you, it's not our way to push guests into a fiery pit just to prove a hypothesis. We do not sacrifice people to the volcano. That's not how I treat my guests anyway. Ugh.
What's all this about anyway? Something about danger in a fiery pit?
Apologies, allow me to explain. Remember that we spoke of before? To remove the mark of the Flame Lord's blessing, you need to bring the 2 required token types to the volcano. One of the tokens is in the ruins beyond the Children of Echoes land. These are the conditions for getting in, though. Based on the past custom, which I only found out woven on a scroll, by the way, since it's been ages since anyone's hankered to try this. If you wish to take your Saurian companion into the volcano and perform a baptism to cleanse the Flame Lord's blessing, you must be recognized by said Saurian's corresponding tribe chief. With Tarshish being a Tepliosaur, this means the chief of the Children of Echoes.
Isn't that you?
Well, yeah, though I'll be real, I don't know if this rule applies to outsiders. Still, I mean, for hundreds of years, many are those who have tried to free their Saurian companions from what runs in their bloodline. This thing that is more curse than blessing. But not a single one has succeeded, which is why the tribes gradually abandon the custom.
And 0% success rate? Seriously?
Yes, so perilous is the journey. It's also said that the tribe that must be passed before one... I can't freaking read it. Anyway, if it's a 0% success rate, how do you know this is even what you need to be doing to begin with? Yes, so perilous is the journey. It's also said that the trial that must be passed before one may obtain the token will test not only the warrior who steps forth, but also the Saurian with them. You are not of the tribes, but I will not have you die in vain. So please, I suggest that you leave Tarshish here with us. If nothing else, I can assure it will be taken care of until the day it must enter the Night Kingdom.
But if we do that...
As I said, Tarshish will be unable to grow up. Looks like that's not what it wants. I'll try this all the same. Despite the immense peril? Buddy, I have already been down to your Night Kingdom. I've been to other regions in that kingdoms too. What about you, little fella? I came from space! Unyielding, resolute, yet passionate. Your hearts blaze like fine phlogiston. Alright then. I shall award you the right to embark on the volcanic pilgrimage.
Alright, let's get that first token then.
No, not yet. Now that you're qualified, you must undertake a trial of witnesses. Ancient custom dictates that the warrior and Saurian must together obtain the feather of a green quetzal deep in the woods and offer a stole of animal pelts. So I get a small green bird and a bunch of animal pelts. And together you must win 50 battles for our tribe and offer 69 gems of high quality. I wouldn't be eligible to. Can you give me a discount on those for Mora? Oh, come now, Monaku, forget it. Where are the traditions even from? Some lost Stone Age? Seriously, if you have a 0% success rate, how do we even know this is the way to do it? The purpose of those formalities was to foster the bond between human and Saurian, and hone their skills, and I've had it with all that. Anyway, as I see it, neither Lumine nor Tarshish seems to need that sort of proof. To put things simply, Lumine, we have here in Natlan a super simple way of dealing with such situations. Fight me, improve your strength. Right on.
Wait, here? You mean, we're going on stage?
Of course not. The stage isn't a place for tunneling. Our duel grounds are in the mountain at the rear. Come, let's head there. We'll have ourselves a good one. Now let's not fight in the pit capable of caving in. Let the battle commence. Go get him, Muchu.
Gotcha. Take it easy.
Alright, he has treasure hoarder battle patterns. But he is not immune to the booty bounce.
Ah, nice one. Great job, us.
Oh, I'm not so sure the best warrior in our tribe could take you out. That was a sound defeat indeed. What do you think, huh, buddy? Looks like we need more training. Quite a spectacle indeed. Petty words, Monku. But is that all? Pretty words, Monku, but is that all you've got? Want to try your hand too? No, thank you very much. Ah, boring. Ah, that was a great match. You're the real deal. You weren't bad either. Ah, save the commiseration. Now, if I was younger, who knows how that I might have gone. Ah, I wish I could have taken you on then. Looks like you really are feeling taken care of, Tarshish.
Of course, Tarshish is our trusty buddy, you know.
I'm very glad to hear that. As promised, this is proof of your accomplishment from the tribal chief. Got a thing. As for the official name, well, Monku, there's your cue. The Talisman of Wuxklahun Ubakan, the Stage of the Stolen Flame. Yeah, I can never memorize that name. Me neither, but I do remember that after the Pyro Dragon Sovereign's death, and after the first Pyro Archon was revived from the flames, the Sage and the Archon each brought back one token from the volcano, and whoever obtains both may enter the cleansing fire within the volcano and purge all curses and calamities. Still, how long did this sage live anyway, Monku? I feel like there are tales of him from the tribal era to that of Ochkan Atlan. And even around the Shadow Pin. Yeah, the thing is too, if you're binging these, please remember that I'm literally playing these quests like weeks, if not months apart. If not an entire year. So my pronunciation won't be as good because I won't be able to remember it as well. Well, he was the first human to use phlogiston, and who knows what fate came upon such legendary figures. Some say both his body and spirit turned into phlogiston, becoming one with Natlan's winds, lands, and flowers, granting him the power to hear the prayers for help directed him by all the tribes. Some say that each era boasted its own successor to the sagely title, passing it on to even this day. But, and excuse my bluntness, these are mostly storytellers' speculations. Now watch yourself with those words. You'll make T2 mad again. Alright, my duties here are hereby discharged. Oh wait, tradition does demand one more thing. Which is to grant the brave journeying soul and their companions my blessing.
So that's also a ritual you all do, huh?
It's just moral support. Don't get your hopes up, eh? Alright then. Tarshish. Here I am, Chief. May you soar through the mountains like the hardiest bird. May the wickest tides break upon you as if you were the hardest of stones. May you fear no hardship, for the world is bound to be full of it. May you never forget each other, for fate must bring an inevitable farewell. May you reach your destination and gain what you desire, and most of all, I hope that you shall safely return. I will.
Oh wait, does Paimon get any blessing?
As for you, little Paimon, may you eat and drink well, sleep sumptuously, and see goodly growth. That sounds pretty good to me. Can you even grow goodly or otherwise, Paimon?
Of course, you just have to wait. Paimon's gonna be as big as 3 mountains before you know it.
Is that something I should worry about?
Anyway, Paimon accepts this blessing, but only just okay.
Fine by me. In that case, the right of witnesses is ended, but before you go, let me stress this again. Be careful.
We know, Pesca. Kiri, see ya. And see you too, Uchu.
Good luck. See you all soon. Alright, recollections. This current story seems to be related to your past adventure. Would you like to quickly go over and review those experiences? Maybe? Okay, Lost Traveler in the Ashen Realm. In order to retrieve the legendary Jade of Return, you and your companion Tarshish arrived at the ancient city of Nochknatlan. Your adventures take you to the Tonlith region together with adventurer Bona, whom you met in the ruins. After driving off the wicked dragon that attacked and successfully boarded the ship, you gradually discovered the hidden truth behind the Jade of Return and finally retrieved the important token needed to undo the blessing of the Flame Lord from the hands of Ochkan as he lay upon the brink of death.
Go on.
Okay, go to the entrance of something? Entrance of the ruins. Whoa! I didn't even see y'all there. And apparently aren't necessary, so I'm not gonna bother. Business is being minded today. Although I do see treasure. So business is only being minded over there. Not so much over here. Looks like potentially a fight.
Heads up! Busted. Dissipate. Arrow incoming! Are these edible?
Down here. Oh, I see a spin crystal. What's going on? Why are the monsters from the abyss here?
Hey! Gotcha. Our bond is strong.
Maybe they heard about us. Finally, the monsters from the abyss have all been vanquished. Ah, the time has come. Place the proof that Pakal gave you on the platform. Hang on. Need fruit. Note. Offer the talisman to begin the ancient trial. The next part of the story is tightly connected. To ensure you have the best experience, it's recommended that you experience the next part of the story when you have time to complete it. I told you it's probably going to be long.
So the ruins below are the ruins of the... what's it called again? The Sage of the Stolen Flame? Still, the entrance looks like something the weird's blocking it.
Just as I thought, the sage's trial has already begun. Do we need to break the barrier? Didn't think I'd have to use my wall-phasing jutsu so soon. Don't. I'm afraid that barrier is difficult to break. With all due respect, we must use the correct method to open it. According to the accounts of the ancient scrolls of our tribe, the Sage of the Stolen Flame seemed to have strongly believed that humans could guide and lead Saurians, thus attaining a future brighter than the age of the ancient giant dragons. Perhaps he felt guilty, for he stole the secrets using phlogiston from none other than dragonkind, and this gnawing guilt led to a hope that humans and Saurians could get along, living in peace as equals. Perhaps that is what drove him to leave behind the token here. According to the ancient scrolls, humans and Saurians both have their places.
That's about as clear as mud.
Sorry, forgive my ineloquence. I believe that means in humans and dragons must each stand in their respective positions to receive the tokens. Still, to ask a Saurian to act in accordance with what a human wants is difficult indeed. This too was part of the tribe's trials. The reason was to cultivate an understanding between human and Saurian.
Probably doesn't totally get what you're saying, but it comes to an invisible bond. We're the creme de la creme. Isn't that right, Tarshish?
Rawr. Ah, that's the spirit. Now let's try opening the barrier blocking the entrance. To be fair, he might have done it before they built a connection with the Saurian, similar to like human and Pokemon. They didn't really anticipate Pokemon trainers. You've deepened your understanding with your Tepliosaur companion during your journeys together. During this trial, you can switch to its perspective, allowing you to move forward together. A special sensor setup prepared by the legendary Sage of the Stolen Flame. Humans and Saurians must each stand in the corresponding sensor zones to complete the trial. If human and Saurian stand in the corresponding positions, we'll be able to open the barrier to the ruins. Okay. Switch.
right there. You're so clever, Tarshish.
It worked. So the ancient scrolls were right. Well then, I wish you luck obtaining the token from the ruins. I'll be here, waiting for your triumphant return. Forgive my presumption, but I'm confident that you'll emerge victorious from the final trial, safe and sound, and having obtained the token.
Looks like there's no one's been here for a long time. Tarshish, you gotta keep up.
Alright, special hidden waypoint. Since
So
it's part of a
shiny.
quest. Alright, revelations from the past. Explore the ruins.
What's wrong? Too high up for you? It's alright. Just cling to the mean or hold Paimon's hand and you'll be fine.
Looks like potentially a thing. Not sure how far down it was going to be. So I wanted to look first. Should be right about there. But I don't see it. Could be further up or down too. Chosen of Dragons, open the door and enter the hallway. From here, step into the audience hall.
Wow, looks like the real entrance to the ruins is over there. And just like the entrance to the first tunnel, there's a strange barrier. Rawr, rawr. Yeah, just like the entrance, Lumine must have stand below the yellow device on the left, while Tarshish stands below the green on the right. So it's pretty high up this time.
The route's different too.
Rue. Don't worry, Tarshish. We'll only be separated for a little bit, but things will still be in sight. If you're scared, just raise your claws towards us and roar as loud as you can. We'll be back, so don't be scared, okay? Rawr.
Oh, don't.
Just roar. Don't talk like Tarshish. What if you actually manage to roar something in its language and Tarshish misunderstands? Well, don't you look happy all of a sudden? Paimon just doesn't get you. When you're happy, and when are you happy, when are you scared? Well, you seem to be in good spirits. Alright then, let's try opening the gate.
Tarshish, try going over there.
And once we open it, we'll meet in front of the doors. Roar.
Okay.
Looks like Tarshish can also use this mechanism.
Okay, so it raises the platforms. That puts that there. That lowers it down.
Strength is one of those things where you gotta use it or lose it. So, wanna train with me sometime?
Looks like there's a mechanism buried here.
I was gonna say, we probably need to use Tarshish to get this out. Fire, huh?
I can't wait.
Okay, does it stay lit? Tarshish, buddy. There we go. Okay, so that goes there, but can I climb up the wall? Why would I need to do... Ah, that brings it down. I see. So that I can potentially reach this, I think. Then I can go stand in mine.
The barrier is open. Paimon knew this kind of mechanism would be a piece of cake for you guys. Hey, you did it, Tarshish. Great job. Paimon's not sure why, but it feels like Tarshish is getting more and more reliable. That gives Paimon a kind of happy feeling, too.
Feels more reliable than Paimon.
Hey, no way, and don't you dare agree with them. Meanies, Paimon praises you just a bit, and this is what she gets. You mean Paimon? Paimon's not angry, she's not crying. Okay, fine, Paimon, oh, rar, rar.
Feels like I can understand it. Maybe we finally got a connection.
That's what happens when you spend a lot of time together. Sometimes Paimon can tell what you're going to cook the moment you reach into your bag and fish out the ingredients. It's probably Teva fried egg, and lo, Paimon was right.
Paimon, you're terrifying. Well, to be fair, that's the #1 thing in my lunchbox, so... For Genshin, because easy revival item.
Paimon's got a lot more aspects that are really scary. You just haven't seen them before. Paimon's getting hungry just talking about it.
Should I be worried about that, considering your connections to the divine, Paimon?
We should hurry up and find the token, and once we find it, we can have a huge feast to celebrate.
Okay, let's move out. Okay, onward.
How come you're staring that way? Is there something strange out there?
Swear upon this, Shablanque. The one who ascends the realms above to protect all beings, who bestows seeds of flame to bring light to us all, to all beings. When your descendants return from the flames, none shall stop them. Should I be worried about that? Hall of Parting Vows.
Wah, wah. This is the first time Paimon's heard Tarshish make that sound. Still, he's got a point. This is a huge mural. Let's Paimon look. 2 people each holding something around in their hands. What's with one of them having a weird head?
Is that a dragon?
Now that you mention it, it does kind of look like a dragon's head. Paimon gets in, it actually depicts a dragon and a person each holding a golden ring. Paimon feels like she just heard a story about 2 people taking something or other not long ago.
Tale Pakao and Mankyu were discussing about the first Pyro Archon and the Sage of the Stolen Flame.
Like Paimon said, it did remind her of something she just heard. But if it really was the case, doesn't that mean that the Sage of the Stolen Flame and the first Pyro Archon, that one of them was a dragon? But which one of them?
First, we can rule out the Pyro Archon.
Oh, so that means the Sage of the Stolen Flame is actually a dragon, right? Paimon recalls that you saw the same golden design on the floating island. So the sage who was also behind us falling into that place when we first came to Natlan is also linked to dragons?
Chosen of dragons.
So that means that the message back then didn't mean chosen by Great Tubliosaurus there, but by the sage?
Or perhaps chosen by Tarshish.
That's possible too. Strange.
Chosen of dragons, come forward. Come forward. Pass through the corridors to your left and right. The paths will unfold before your eyes. You probably each gotta take our own trial rooms.
Her? What's the matter?
The golden design says...
Do we have to go through from both sides? Looks like both entrances each have their own barriers and mechanisms. Could it be the humans go one way and dragons the other? Rue. Paimon can't even see this time. Tarshish, do you think it's too hard? If it is, we can still black out. If it's really too much, we can wait until you're ready and try again. Not like these ruins are going anywhere.
No need to push yourself too hard. If you want to stop, just say so.
Tarshish, you're a brave fella, aren't ya? Still, get out fast as you can if things get dangerous. Nothing is more important than your life, not even treasure.
Believe in yourself.
Don't they say things you can't understand?
Believe in the me that believes in you. Okay, Mural of Sworn Pledges added to archive. I might change character setup again just in case.
Are we going on a...
Because I don't know what awaits me. I was gonna say, open sesame? But it took a second. It's probably gonna close behind us though. Yep. Probably should have assumed that. Put something beneath it.
Iron barrier blocked. Bad. No cry. Must search other way.
At least you have some mushrooms. So you won't be hungry.
Green. Green. There.
Need to get up top somehow.
Soaking wet. Drip drop. No good.
Treasure.
Quake, big rock, sleep, Tarshish, strong.
But how do I get to that? Probably this. Okay, there's gotta be more. Like dominoes. And then I set off a reaction probably in the center. Those are just mushrooms. Me just double checking for treasure.
Alright, green high. No way.
Seems to be a way forward for now. Try switching perspectives to complete the trial. Coming into the contact with beams will cause the listed phlogiston level to rise temporarily.
Then let me out.
Okay, well there's clearly no way through that. Unless I like really, really jump. Can I? Welcome to Verasa's new workout training course, where we get stuck in walls. Won't let me through either way. I gotta just anticipate that it's going to rise.
Seems the lava levels rise as soon as you touch these mechanisms. Paimon's almost become toast here.
And yet, I held out pretty well.
Dissipate.
There must be something I can get onto that, like, rises with it. Like, I know it's coming, but... Oops. Maybe my self-healing will outlast more than... Ah, it did! It's probably not how you're supposed to do it, but... Behold the power of super heals.
Where the heck am I going?
Okay, I have no idea what it wanted from that then. Was there something on the side here that I was supposed to grab that I was being stupid about? Was there like a switch I needed to flip? Because how do I activate this? Am I supposed to be in like a Saurian form? I am super confusion. Okay, clearly it has a thing there. Oops, sorry, Verasa. Have some steak.
Our bond is strong.
Let me just, try looking for objective. I need a way past that. I need to hit that switch somehow. And that'll open the door. There's just one problem. I don't know how the heck. Is there something else I need to know about? I'm so confused.
Stand with me.
My stamina's not gonna last. That's fine, because I landed here.
Dissipate. Yeah.
There's gotta be somewhere else I'm supposed to be. I'm setting that off, but that's fine. So it's almost like it's supposed to be risen. I'm so confused. Is there something else I need to do in here? Tarsius! No! I was just trying to see if I can activate those. What it probably wants me to do is hover just above. Like this. If you're viewing it, you don't know how to activate it after that. Like this? Why are you pointing at this? Ah, I didn't mean to touch it, I'm sorry. The cracks in the wall? Am I supposed to go with the cracks in the wall? Am I still supposed to wiggle through this? Oh my god. Sure.
So shiny.
I heard a door just now. What was that?
Take it easy.
Girl, I'm just trying to see.
Yeah.
Okay, I hit a button. Is it a mouth or anything? Oh, and it also makes a way for him to square rock, move.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
It is gonna have these.
More companion.
Really?
So annoying. Why aren't the monuments lighting up? If only there was a way to light them all at once.
Oh. All at once you say, increase the liquid phlogiston level. Oh, that would work. Could always just singe our toes.
It's finally coming to an end. I wonder how Tarshish is doing.
Let's get him up to where he needs to go before I hit the switch again. Just checking.
Hey, there's another mural here. Now, what it shows. A huge black dragon, a tree, and some strange person. Rawr.
Rawr. Whereas ours shows slightly the opposite. Chosen of dragons, come forward, reach out. Reach out your hand, behold the sin that will obliterate all.
What's wrong? Why are you just staring at the mural?
Reach out towards the mural. You witness with your own eyes as the gargantuan wings from beyond the world, the once glorious and grand figure now pitiable, having completely sunk into the terrifying shadow. The pitch-black flames scorched the land, and even the white tree nearly withered, and the final envoy's glow shattered and smashed, only able to subsist on the last leaves of the severed roots. The ancient battlefields brought only destruction. After that time, specters stirred, evil lurking within the darkness, and filth flooded forth. Only the last leaves still shimmering in the night, and after that time, only the last leaves in the night swayed with the ripples in the sea of memory. Then you see something else, but you quickly realize it is not you who sees it. You will understand someday a voice that seems to be not what it appears whispers by your ear, as though if it were laughing softly, but as you know, this isn't meant for you. You see the entire city's annihilation, the buildings collapse, the ash-white monoliths squeezed in midair as they are turned to powder. You see a giant dragon with pupils pierced and a tiny human falling together from a great height, while the world echoes with a sorrowful song, one composed of the agony of dragonkind. You see a man rising from the dead dragon's heart once more, his whole body seemingly wreathed in flame.
Ooh.
Where this is of the fallen dragon and a human above him. Potentially the human that took him out.
Roo.
I wonder if this is meant to shake the foundations of us believing in each other.
Are you okay? You weren't moving a muscle.
What I saw might be kind of hard to explain.
Paimon didn't see anything at all. If we're both looking at the same picture, are you just way more perceptive than Paimon? Rawr! That's Tarshish's voice. Sounds like it's coming from over there. Paimon sure hopes nothing bad happened. Hurry up, we need to go look.
He said if he yelled, we'd come for him.
Stand with me.
The hard part about this trial, too, is you need to do it while they're still young. Otherwise, Tarshish won't grow up to begin with.
Don't worry, we're right here. Looks like we'll be able to meet up again soon. Rawr.
Oh, I need to do it as him. Gotta be brave. Jump, buddy. Like 2 eyes. What's the 2 orbs? I don't know how I feel about standing on this. Maybe not right there, yeah.
Did you not contemplate that we could be standing here? A path with lava appeared. Looks like the trial's almost over. The guy from the Sari and Relic Association and the chubby chap from the Children of Echoes kept talking about how dangerous it was, but looks like there really is nothing to it.
In that case, lead the way, Paimon.
Yeah, you can't even see the bottom, but we're good friends, so of course we'll go together. Woo.
You can totally see the bottom, though. Well, not at the hole.
Tarshis, look. We're nearly done. Whoa.
Do you see some strange things, too? Don't be afraid. Paimon and I are here.
Yeah, though Paimon isn't sure what happened, Lumine's right. No matter what, you got us. Looks like he's finally perking up. Okay, looks like we can continue downward. This place does feel kind of dangerous.
Chosen of dragons, proceed. Illuminate the enemy from the realm beyond. Then you'll be granted entry into this final paradise. Seems like there's danger below after all.
But the golden designs tell you that too? Okay, then let's rest a bit. We'll keep going once you're ready.
A perilous battle lies at the end of the golden staircase. As this battle is quite perilous, be sure to complete your battle preparations before continuing. Ooh. What kind?
Should I maybe be concerned about that?
You didn't exactly tell me
Who's our target?
what type. I still might bring Varessa.
Alright, let's go. Down the lava this time. Let's just hope it doesn't all come pouring down if we're about halfway through. Right. Paimon was only kidding. Besides, even if it really does, Paimon will swoop down and scoop the two of you out.
I just want to bring Brissa for the Night Soul Burst, as it helps with certain types of enemies that we've been encountering in these quests. Oh yeah, it really does go down into the lava. Quite literally. Catastrophe's Edge.
Wow, Paimon never imagined there'd be something like this under the lava, so we're really deep underground now, aren't we? So that sage was with the totally impossible name. It hid a token here?
No. In this place, I made a pledge with Xbalanque. Now let go and let the future of humans and Saurians be as it may. Only the enemy cloaked in shadow shall not be forgiven. Chosen of dragons, prove yourself by facing the mighty foe, that you may ascend the sacred mountain from this place.
What's going on? That's sudden chill. Something's coming out. There's so many rift towns here, seriously? There's some strange ones too.
Busted. The bond is strong.
Hoping's nice and all, but make sure you take care of yourself too.
Hey. Zero incoming.
Well, that should do it.
I don't know. Compass corroded wolf lord.
Something's coming. Big and incoming.
Boundary eroding beast from beyond. Oh, it's one of these.
Oh, that's one massive golden wolf lord. Careful.
I see
Like from Inazuma.
Would you like to come down here?
Quietly now. Take it easy. Things are about to get set.
The Temple of Wisdom. Committed to memory.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it can be hit.
That's a waste of my talents, isn't it? Oops. To be fair, he was there a second ago.
Observed all the floating things around it.
Yeah, I need a Night Soul Burst.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Tarshish, your body. Oh, it looks like Tarshish just got stronger. Did something awaken maybe? Like the power of the Flame Lord or something?
Definitely looks stronger.
Well,
Yeah, right? There's just learned Fire Blast.
he's totally rocking during that fight and he's really big help.
Yes, most impressive.
Woo! It looks like that's not a power Tarshish can just use whenever. Though Manko did say that it's better not to use power like that too much anyway. So where did that weirdo with the hard to remember name hide the token? All Paimon wants to do right now is grab Tarshish and get the heck out of here.
Oops, I grabbed it, but I hope that's what I needed to grab. Whoa, chosen of dragons, come forth.
Are we in dragon heaven?
Into the final sanctuary of my people. Worship and receive you who would protect all beings. Worship and receive you who would bring all light to all beings. Come forth, chosen of dragons, come forth. For the inscribed hour has arrived, the inscribed hour has come. Yeah, because it has the architecture from the Sky Tribe. Come forth, chosen of dragons, present the amulet. In return, you should be permitted to set foot on the sacred mountain.
Whoa, looks like the stone tablet lit up. Meow.
Touch the stone tablet. A golden light lines up, shining brilliantly. A fragmented scene surfaces to your mind. The eyes of the great dragon split in two by the sword of the children of man. The seal split asunder, engraved upon the white disc, is mistakenly classified as a whole. One was given to the silver dragon's white claws, the other resurrected corpse. One was buried beneath the great monument, and one was swallowed into the belly of the headstrong one. The two white discs appear beneath your feet. You pick them up, and the golden seal combines into one as they merge into one. Soon you see your face reflective in massive dark pupils. Wake up, Lumine. Please wake up.
You finally responded. When you touched the stone tablet, you just froze and wouldn't react to anything. But look, the token we're looking for on the ground, just like the one from before.
A golden seal engraved with a white disc.
What are you saying?
It's nothing, just a bit distracted.
You're probably tired. After all, we sure did a lot today. Let's rest up after we get back. Okay, if that's both tokens, now Tarsha should have the right to get cured at the volcano, right? Alright, let's bring the tokens and go find Manku.
Between Pledge and Forgottens, quest complete. Gallop of the Sun, something golden entreaty. Treasure everywhere.
Did that grow out of the ground?
I mean, kind of. Alright. Where the heck am I? Shattered night jade, a nearly weightless black jade enveloped in chilling something. A white disc retrieved from the ruins of the Sage of the Stolen Flame, and is one of the essential tokens required to journey to the great volcano of Tolan and receive the Flame Lord's blessing from the little Tepliosaurus's back. Golden inscriptions are etched into the surface of the white disc, and when touched, one can sense the intricate patterns pulsing as if imbued with fire. And a shattered night jade, a nearly weightless black jade enveloped in chilling flames. If it could be pieced together, perhaps something extraordinary might happen.
What am I looking for?
I'm lost! Do I just leave? I'm so confused. Hello? Maybe we go back? Because I don't want to warp out and like mess it up.
Dissipate.
Both brains and brawn, that's not it. Path to the Flaming Peaks. I think. Yeah, we probably gotta do this. Okay. One of these was originally already open, thank you very much. Where the heck? I swear I opened one up here. Deliberately. Okay. It's where my teleport ray pan is. It's sitting on it. Quest goal in Natlan. Talk to Manku. Gee, thanks. Thanks for telling me now. Where are you? Hello? He's back at like the entrance maybe. Can I... Oh, he's way up there though. I don't know where he's gonna be. Dang it, dude! Where are you? We'll take the long way. Since I don't know where the heck I'm going. But I did find a Pyroculus along the way. Oh yeah, I only found out later, but sometimes standing under these causes like treasure and stuff to appear.
Take it easy.
I'm back.
Manku, we're back.
Ah, it sure was one long wait, not gonna lie. The longer I waited, the more anxious I became. It was my idea in the first place, true, but if you went to the ruins only to never return, I'd be beside myself with guilt. So if you'll excuse my bluntness, I must ask, surely you found the token that the sage of this stolen flame left within the ruins? It was pretty tough. I knew you'd do it.
Rawr. Look, they turn out to be these disc thingamajigs. We've already gotten our hands on both the tokens.
No, surely not. 2 golden entreaties? Golden entreaties actually exist? Incredible. I must include this in my research.
So these things are called golden entreaties, huh?
That's right. Apologies, I'm just so excited. It said that they were once handed by the legendary sage of the stolen flame and even the first Pyro Archon. For a moment there, I was thinking about what it might be like to keep them for myself as a family heirlooms or something of the sort.
No way, we need them to save Tarshish.
I know. Well, I suppose you must set forth to the great volcano of Tolan. Legend has it that long ago, before Xbalanque became the Pyro Archon, it was there that he fought against the Flame Lord who wielded the powers binding light and searing heat. When the dust had finally settled, the triumphant hero Xbalanque returned alive to become the first Pyro Archon. But as for what lies within the volcano, no one knows for sure. Some believe that an ancient dragon still resides there, deep in hibernation. Yet others say it is but a husk, and all inside having been incinerated by Xbalanque's flames. If you ask me though, these are nothing but storyteller speculations. I'd love to go with you, but I'm afraid that would be asking a bit too much of this poor old body of mine. Don't sweat it.
Don't sweat it, you've already told us plenty. Rawr.
Well, I must thank the two of you once more. I can't tell you how much seeing these golden entreaties means to me. Speaking of which, I'd better hurry back and get this all recorded. Thank you once more, Lumine and Paimon. I wish you a safe journey. And Tarshish, I wish you success removing the mark of the Flame Lord's blessing. Farewell. Yes, at the journey's end, the place where all souls come to rest, we will meet again, I am sure of it. The road ahead, quest complete.
Next.
Okay. I'm kind of debating doing this one in 2 parts. Just because I don't know how much of this remains. So, for the sake of my own health, I might split this into 2 parts. Because some of these can easily be like 5 to 7 hour quests. So with that, I'm probably going to leave that part right there, since it gives me an easy leaving off point. So going forward, like I said, I am trying to get more Genshin videos done at a more rapid pace, so there might be more than one Genshin upload in the coming weeks, but we'll see, depending on how my health holds. So for now, thank you so much to everyone who has joined. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more Genshin Impact, and I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye!